And this is the Four of Pentacles. This is a time of reflection for you, a time to take your separations from people's opinions, the pressures of work, and to figure out what you want to do. It looks like since the eclipse, there's been a clean slate for all of us. Well, actually for all of us. Whether you take that opportunity or not, that's up to you. But it really looks like most water signs are taking this opportunity to clear the way and to look at things honestly. So you also will be very affected by the relationship space from this October to next October, being the expansion of Jupiter and the passion of Scorpio. So it looks like it's time to do a little contemplation. Make some decisions that are good for you. Looks like some money is involved. So equity, looks like you want to make things equal. But it looks like changing your reality, whether it's a job, a lover, wife, husband, friendships. Actually, this is heart betrayal here. So I think that's what you're contemplating. So I do think for you, dear Pisces, Mr. and Miss Sensitive Pisces, I do think this is on the love. This is a heart betrayal, whether it is your betrayal or your partner's betrayal or even a friendship that betrayed you. This is really quite a difficult, looks like a difficult decision that you're having to make. Either letting go of people or cleaning up the mess that was made or walking away from it. But it looks like your heart is really hurting. And staying in the same place, doing the same things will only continue your heart to hurt. But looks like the seed, or it started with some kind of either lie, betrayal, affair, something that was not in line with you and either your relationship, either on a friendship level, on a love level. But something drastic happened and it looked like it is in the past, but it is being revisited a lot right now because it's in the present. It's the main focus. So it's probably something you'd rather forget, but it keeps coming up over and over again. So if it comes up over and over again, that's spirit telling you that you need to do something different. And you need to look at this honestly, make amends for your part in it, change what you can, but you cannot change somebody else's behavior, ideas, actions. So it does involve somebody else's really bad behavior as well. So it looks like you're going to have to forgive and move on, or release and move on, either with that person or not. But Pisces, it looks like some heart stuff is coming up for you. And of course, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, husband, or wife. It can be a friend, a betrayal of a friend. But pay attention. If it happens over and over again, the deceit, or it doesn't feel right, it feels out of line, and it feels like a lie, most likely is. So you're dealing with something actually from the past, a lie or a betrayal from the past that is coming up over and over again. So in order to really cease that, you need to look at it. Take a look at it. Do what you can do to clean up your part of the mess. If it is somebody else's mess, you may have to let it go. And that is what crosses you. That is what crosses you. Walking away from everything that you've known as comfortable. Everything that has become familiar to you. And walking into the unknown is really scary. The moon is lighting up here. And, the moon is our internal side, our internal voice. So your internal self has been guiding you, actually, to take a step away, it looks like, and you've been resisting it for a while. So time to sit down, talk to the God of your heart, and make that first step either into healing this relationship or walking away from it. It really looks like it's a black and white situation here. Normally you have a little more gray area happening, but this looks like a complete black and white situation for you, Pisces. So fix what you can fix. Release some of the anger. It looks like there's been a lot of strife, possibly arguing, and anger around this. And it looks like you're feeling a little beat up around all this. So take a step back from it. Do some reflecting. Really find out what is going to help you find your smile and help you move past this. And I'm not saying, leave somebody, but I am saying do what's best for you, with either within the relationship or without it. So make that decision, what is best for you. It looks like you've made some decisions in the past that weren't aligned with your happiness, that you did it out of a sense of responsibility and a sense of respect. So, but are you respecting yourself by not following your heart and your dreams and kind of putting up with some stuff that is really uncomfortable? Time to take your leave from that stuff that's really uncomfortable, and take a look at what would work for you. And now is the time to make that motion, because it doesn't seem to be getting any better. It's coming over and over and over into your awareness, so you will deal with it. And how you deal with it is up to you. The Empress here. The Empress stands for nurturing. It stands for planting the seeds of new. It also can stand for pregnancy, fertility, mothering. It is above here. So for you, Pisces, I'm not quite sure if it is a pregnancy. I don't want to rule that out completely, because there are some of you that are looking to get pregnant and want to create that. So this looks like a great time. It's above you. So if you do want to make a baby on this planet, now is a good time to take a look at that. You are ready for that. For those of you that have planted a seed or started a new business or created a new endeavor, a new home, it looks like now's the time to nurture that plan. Nurture that plan, whether it's moving from house to house, whether it's a new job, whether it's retiring. But now it is time to nurture that dream. Nurture that dream and nurture that activity into fruition with a lot of love. And it's going to require a little bit more of your time than it has in the past. So what is in back of you is the world. So it looks like you've been doing a lot of reflecting, Pisces, what your choices are, what your options are. I'm seeing these things light up in the clouds here for you. So take all those ideas, all those great ideas and all those wonderful things, and throw them out into the universe and see what comes back. The world is in front of you. It is in the past position, so your awareness is already there on, so whatever energy you put into something is what you'll get back tenfold, type of thing. And you have so many choices. Do not limit yourself to just one thing because someone has told you you can only do this one thing. The world is your oyster, Pisces. You can take your skills anywhere you want in the world. So pick something and start to nurture it. Start to nurture it into fruition. Throw it out in the world. Take it from the mind space, the inception space, the creation space, and put it into the manifestation space, into the world. Whether that is new job, a business, a hobby, a new relationship. But it's time to plant those seeds, water them well, nurture them, pay a little attention to the things you want to do in life, Pisces. You've been really doing a lot of things out of responsibility, it feels like. Could be on a family level. You've been doing things out of a lot of responsibility. But things it feels like on the family level, that people are very capable around you, that they are able to handle some things, and you've taught people very well around you. So let others give to you at this point and make those hard decisions, plant those seeds, watch them grow. But you have to throw it out into the world. You have to take it from the inception space in your head and into the earthly plane, into the manifestation plane. But these are right next to each other, so you have many, many options. Do not limit yourself to just one road, Pisces. You can take the road less traveled. You can take any road that you want, and the world is really opening up for you, opening up to you, I should say. So present time, King of Pentacles. This is an exalted sign. This is Pentacle is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And this looks like it's someone close to you that is a trusted friend, and that they have pretty good advice. So don't be afraid to ask for help for either the new projects or opinions, or just getting another people's opinion is what I'm feeling. This is an exalted person, a wise person, someone who looks at all sides of things before they make a move, and have pretty good sage advice. They're very grounded in reality. They're able to pull themselves back from things emotionally and take a look at it logically. So they are, I'm feeling like either this is a mentor or a friend, a brother, you know, a heart brother, but someone is there for you. So don't be afraid to ask. And I'm feeling like they're going to help you build your new castle, is what it keeps coming up. Either build your new castle, find your new castle, give you permission to leave your castle, but something to do with housing, something to do with housing. Pentacles also stand for money. So it looks like he has a good handle on money, and is very generous, not only with his words, but with his heart and with his money. So don't be afraid to ask for help if you need. And someone is waiting right there in the wings for you to step in, and looks like they've been waiting for you to ask for help. They've been waiting for this situation for a while. So they are there, they are ready, and they are there to support. Queen of Cups in the future position. Cups are emotions. Cups can also stand for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is a woman. This is a woman, it looks like from your past, that may be coming back into your life, or you may be inviting them back into your life. Looks like something negative happened in the past. And once this is resolved, you will be able to reconnect with this wise woman, with this nurturing woman. This also can stand for also nurturing a new seed, a new way of life. But Pisces, you are given a wonderful gift of starting over in many respects. And how do you want that to look? And who do you want that to be with? But it looks like somebody has had your heart for a while now. I don't know if this is a friendship, a mom, wife, but it's somebody from the past that will revisit, that you had some static with. So it looks like you have the opportunity to clean up some situation that didn't necessarily go well for anyone. It was very painful, it looks like. Could have been an affair or being fired, but it was pretty drastic, and it really hurt your heart. It really hurt your heart, and made you very confused. And it looks like that confusion has stayed with you for a while. This does not look like it happened just yesterday. This was something in the past. So you get the opportunity to clean up some stuff, and to grow a little bit more into your compassionate self, and either make amends or have amends given to you. But this looks like a discussion that needs to happen, and it's needed to happen for a while. So as I said, the Queen of Cups, it could be discord with your mother, your sister, a boss, an ex-lover, but you have the opportunity, Pisces, to clean it up. This can be this can be you as well, Pisces. But I'm really feeling this is an external person. This is another person that you have the opportunity to clean up some stuff around and make it better. Make it better, Pisces. And water to water works really well together and can hear each other fairly well. So there looks like some positive coming out of some really negative energy, some really negative space, and looks like possibly even physically threatening. So let's start down here. We have the 9. How does your garden grow, Pisces? Look at all these wonderful things. And it's time to make those changes. There are things that you've been wanting to do to slow your life down a little bit, prioritize things, reconnect with, it looks like art. Look at reconnect with your art, or reconnect with some passion of yours. Could be dancing, could be needlepoint, it could be writing, it could be anything, but it is now time to recenter your focus on your passions. You've been really focusing on others' happinesses and responsibilities. So now it's time to take a break from some of those responsibilities and add some passions into it. Add things that make you smile and lighten your load a little bit. Simplify your life a little bit so you can find your smile a little bit. Your plate has been very full with things to do, your things and other things, other people's things. So now it's time to find out what your passion is, or reignite that passion. It looks like you've always known what it was, but time to reignite. The Emperor here, that is also an exalted card. That's one of wisdom. That's one of, you know, doing the right thing, having integrity, speaking the hard words that you need to, and going for it. Let the anger go and really speak from the heart. It is right next to the Queen of Cups, so it may be a conversation of integrity with this woman to clean up this business. But it's time to be exalted and to no longer be in the lower survival levels and all the anger and static that has kind of been around you, whether it's brought to you or coming from you. It's time to raise those levels up into the higher chakras, where the exalted energy is, where one of compassion, one of honesty and integrity. So Pisces, you guys have incredible integrity and kindness, but sometimes you forget to honor yourself and honor your passions and desires. So make sure and honor those. Speak from the heart, speak your truth. But it's time to raise the integrity and to make some choices for you. Make some choices for you. The Hangman. Oh, I love this card. This card is like looking at the world upside down. It's like it's the same life, it's the same job, it's the same relationship, but it's looking at things a little bit differently, just shifting your awareness, shifting how you process things. It's the same people around you, but are you looking at them now with love and compassion? Are you looking at it with a little broader awareness, with no judgment? So there has been a shift inside of you, inside of your soul, inside of your heart, where you're looking at things a little differently. It's like when you're playing checkers and you are the red men and you flip the game and all of a sudden you are the black men. It's the same game, but it looks completely different to you. And that's kind of what's happening to you. You have flipped the board, flipped the game, and really started embracing some of your kindnesses and being less judgmental for yourself and others. And you kind of lightened up a little bit. You lightened up a little bit. So that's wonderful. You're going with the flow a little bit more and just looking at life from upside down. It's the same life, but it looks very different that way. The Hierophant is the culmination card. What is all this is leading to? Looks like really connecting with the God of your heart, finding where you fit in the world as a spirit. Looks like a little bit more exploration of God stuff, whether it is a secular type of church thing or if it's psychic stuff or self-help books, but really getting in touch with the big picture. We are not alone here. And when we expand our heart and our awareness to realize that there is something bigger than us, even if it is a tree, it expands our awareness to include more people. And it includes and gives us more permission to be faulty beings and to forgive ourselves. So it looks like reconnecting with the God of your heart, whether that's church, whether that's praying, whether that is, pardon me, meditating. But you have recently made this whole switch and looking at yourself as a spirit in a body instead of a body with a spirit. So that's what's happening. You are a spiritual creature and you have so many gifts and so many talents. Compassion is one of them. But I encourage you to have compassion for yourself. It's very easy to beat yourself up and do the right thing for everyone else instead of having integrity and doing the right thing for you. For you. Make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority, Pisces. So that is what's happening. Let me get these in the right position. All right. Well, it looks like you're having a little discord here as you're trying to autonomize. And it looks like you're taking the high road, but people are trying to knock you off of that high road. You know, whether it's name calling, whether it's just jiving, trying to manipulate, but somebody's trying to knock you off of your pedestal. You're finally feeling good about yourself, doing some healing work on yourself and growing. And it looks like you're feeling really cornered and that you're not being heard. As you are rising, the attention to you is coming more and more and more, and it looks like everyone has an opinion about what you need to do. Follow your opinion. It's between you and the God of your heart. So just make sure you keep in integrity, speak your truth, but there needs to be some motion here, Pisces. There needs to be a little motion here. Take a step into your own happiness. Okay, time to celebrate. This is the Three of Cups. Cups are emotions. This doesn't necessarily just means hanging out with women. This just means gathering, festivals, celebrations. Find your smile. Start accepting those invitations. It looks like you've had a couple of invitations this summer that you kind of let go because of all the emotional caca that's going on. So start saying yes. And if there's two roads in front of you, take the new road and do it with a buddy. The pumpkin here is lighting up for me, so it's probably something that's coming up very shortly around Thanksgiving. You know, the veils are the thinnest at the end of October. It's Samhain for us Wiccan folks. So put your wishes and desires out there and watch them bloom. Go connect with like-minded people. Connect with the people that brought you joy from the past. There is some past energy here revisiting. I'm feeling past energy coming back around. So you can clean up some stuff that you didn't think was going to lend itself to be cleaned up. And also reconnect with the people. They bring you great joy and that you heal and that heal you. And it's time to be a little more social. Step out of kind of the darkness that has been created over the last, it feels like almost 2-3 years. So start moving into the celebratory things and you will find your balance. You've already found your balance. It's just making separations from those that aren't balanced and that really hang on you. Kind of the needy stuff. It's time to cast off those needy folks and be a little bit more autonomized, Pisces. So that is your reading for October. I'm going to get some clarity with these lovely cards. They are chakra cards. And I think I got these in Hawaii from a dear sister. I thought there was a jumper. Let me Right. Trickery. All right. And bittersweet. Well, this is kind of more of the same of what's happening in the reading. Somebody was jiving. Somebody was jiving, either whether it was you or your partner or your kids or your husband or your wife, but there was trickery involved and manipulation. And that is kind of what the main focus is here. You're still trying to recover from that trickery. And you are doing a great job. Leaving the trickery, pushing out the folks, and changing your environment is bittersweet. You do move into empowerment, you move into autonomy, but it's bittersweet. Someone is always left behind when there is changes, if they're not ready to go with you and make those changes. So I encourage you to put your care first. Do the hard things. Speak the words of love and kindness, and move that energy. Move away from the sadness, and however that looks for you.